Welcome back to Planet Z News. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final 3 weeks of the regular season. No team has clinched a playoff spot. It's looking like we might have another cluster of 8-5 or 7-7 teams as seeding is decided for the playoffs. Now, many are speculating that median scoring could solve this, but the ESPN Fantasy app does not support median scoring. With only 3 weeks to go, we're that much closer to finding out who the new host for Weekly Recaps will be. We have a four-way tie of teams that we have deemed to be in the Justin, Jake, Chandel, and Shireen. 4 teams trying their absolute hardest to avoid eye contact with the elephant in the room. To you 4 teams, all I can say is this: it is a lot more fun being one of the 11 other teams that don't have to do this every week. Now let's get into last week's matchups. Jake defeated Rachel with a last-second victory thanks to a fourth-quarter safety from Dallas Cowboys defense. Less than 1 point. That's 1 catch, 1 short carry, or 35 passing yards. Nevertheless, after the results of this matchup, Rachel remains tied for 3rd place, and Jake stays in the danger zone. Stacey took down the 1st place team and is our
Kingslayer.
Stacey took down the 1st place team in Elizabeth as she takes her 2nd loss in 3 weeks, and just her 3rd loss on the season. She was missing her big contributors from the Colts, Jonathan Taylor and Michael Pittman. But she probably could have saved this week had she not started Keon Coleman, who was benched for his bad behavior. She's a living reminder that lineups need to be checked more than once a week. Elizabeth stays tied for 1st place, and Stacey also finds herself in a clump of teams tied for 3rd. Stacey continues to try to juggle her quarterbacks, but can't seem to pick the hot hand at the right time. We're hoping she can shake this habit should she make the playoffs. Matthew defeated Justin by a margin of 60 points. George Kittle put up 25 points in back-to-back weeks and continues to be a top target in San Francisco. Justin struggled as less than half his team failed to put up double-digit points, and Justin Herbert was injured early on in a game where he already had a tough time. Neither team is above 500, but they're hoping to right the ship before season's end. Dylan defeated Shireen in a sub-100-point affair. Shireen had to watch in horror as every single player on her roster failed to meet his projection. Not what she needs to see as she finds herself tied for last place and also in the danger zone. Dylan had a similar situation where only 2 players hit their projections. Dylan's lucky win lumps him in with a cluster of teams tied for 3rd place. I beat Rebecca this week, which is nice because usually she's the one beating the hell out of me. It's just nice for the good guys to win one for once. Sunday night's game between the Lions and the Eagles was a game changer there, where J-Mo put up big numbers while Devontae Smith underperformed. If it weren't for that one performance, I was sure it was over for me. After this one, I'm in tie for 3rd, and she's in tie for 4th. And finally, in this colossal matchup where over 300 points were scored, Jared defeated his poor mother. Maybe he thought he could get a pass because his birthday was coming up. Maybe he just likes to be mean for no reason. I can't say for certain. What I can say is that Chandel would have beaten literally any other team in the league had she played them instead. After this one, the wealth gap grows even more as Jared stays tied for 1st and Chandel stays tied for last. Typical Jared, corporate fat cat spitting on us from his ivory tower, never thinking of us little guys. Anyway, hold on to your butts as we make our playoff pushes. Remember to set those lineups even if you're out of contention. And remember, the trade deadline is next Wednesday, so make sure you make all those trades that you've been waiting all season for. Bye.